right, we are back in it. It's about 9:38 my time. Not sure exactly where we left off. I think I've been working on this off camera, so I don't really know. But I did rearrange the menu a bit. I did the same for the battle. Kind of slowly transitioning more to the Earthbound orientation for the GUI. I just think it makes more sense design-wise. I'd rather have the options at the top. Right, like this information is kind of secondary. At least that's how I read it, and I think it's just going to make more sense with how I want to handle the menus by like kind of having them layered. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But if you've been following along, again, remember this is not like I'm not explaining every single step. This is not a full tutorial, just more about documenting the process. But I did change our target Y to a negative. All I did was add that, which means they'll move up now instead of down when we activate them. So if I go to battle, let me turn that music down a little bit, or a lot. See how they move up before they were moving down. That's just because of the new orientation. But you can see everything still works. There's also a funny bug. You'll see, maybe you'll hear it. Like when the battle ends, it plays the hit sound again, which I just think is kind of funny. I think I want to make separate inventories for each player. Because that adds a level of strategy. So a player would only be able to use an item if it's in their own bag. You might also notice that I slowed the camera down. I don't know if I covered that in another video. But the that fast interpolation is just kind of like really jarring. So this one takes a little bit longer, obviously, to see what's ahead of you, but I think it's easier on the eyes. And I'll keep, trying different things with that. Nice little semi-hidden area in those mountains. You probably need a flying vehicle to get to that. I don't know if I need to go through here. I'm kind of lost, actually. Am I on the other side of the river? I didn't realize I went that far. So yeah, I still don't know exactly what I want to work on today. Maybe menus. That's nothing yet. We can make that town. I like a lot of things about this game. It's just, I am getting to that point, I think, where the scope is kind of overwhelming. Like, even though I try to keep this really simple graphically, it's still complex making it. Then I also, I just don't really know what kind of story I really want to tell. I have to figure that out. And maybe I just need to spend a lot of time writing. I don't think there are any items in these yet. So I can reload. Might be nice to get these menus in a better spot. I might be lazy and just rip off of Earthbound. I also love Earthbound. I want to know if I can get in here. So I don't know where we're printing that cell. There's definitely a print. I hate when I leave these prints just hanging. So I'm looking for any print that doesn't have a parenthesis in front. It's not that one. Here we go. That was in the player. Yeah, so we don't need that. I'll just clean up our debugger. What's going on here? If get tree. We do like is. This is kind of annoying, but I think it's just when we quit, it throws that error. I'd rather not see that. And we're not using button there. Really, I kind of just want to turn that error off. So I think we go to what was it, GD scripts. Then we have to find integer division. Let me see what it's called. Well, I can't move this, really? Yeah. Integer division, we're going to turn that off. That way we're not going to see that anymore. All right. So I don't really care about that warning. I don't really find it that helpful. One thing I need to fix, or change rather, is in my menu, I need to throw an error. Try that. So we want to do this. I think it would just be like, I think this is inverted. So we're just going to do that and get rid of these. I mean, I guess we can return as well. End of statement after assert found, comma instead. We have to get rid of that. Let's take a look at this. I've never used this before, so this is new. True, the program will continue. So if that's true, it's fine. So we want it to be the inverse. So if not that, so it's I'm gonna test it out with we'll just use this one. So I'm gonna clear this field menu top. Oh wait, it's all right. So we just clear that. I'm gonna run the game. It should throw an error. Beautiful. Wow, that is so nice. So I'm gonna update my GitHub right now, I think. Because that's gonna help out. I have these other tutorials for role-playing games, and I keep getting these comments. I mean, it just all of a sudden started happening. I'm not sure why. Maybe I changed the menu script and I didn't update it in the video. Like maybe I did it after I posted the video. But yeah, a lot of people were confused because their menu stopped working because they didn't manually set the container. So I think this is going to help. We can do that. try and break this up. Even you know, that's fine for now. So this is the V-Box, which is I think the default on this anyway. I'm still getting, what's the problem? Oh, did I have this reverse? There. Oh. Or does assert return a bool? Oh. Alright, cool. I turn that background off just so I can more easily work on this, and then we'll make sure to turn that on. Always ensure that it's on. For lucky, there'll be there's this great UI website. I want to check that out, even though that's not what I'm looking for. I might check that out later. Sorry about the cough. I'm pretty sure it's just like a post-nasal drip. It's kind of funny. I had someone comment like, dude, see a doctor. Love the videos, but please see a doctor about that cough. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's bad. It's pretty cool. I'm not crazy about like the those icons I just saw. But it looks like they've got a lot done. I mean, like this seems really functional. Wonder what they made this in. Oh, it's just an animation. Okay. Let's see what's on here. Adobe. Oh, cool. So this is a mock-up of a reimagining of Mother 3, what it could be like. That's cool. Anyway, back on track. I need to get another cough drop. I'll be right back. Or maybe I'll start with something easier. We could make a naming screen. That might be a good kind of precursor to working on the field menu. But at the same time, the naming screen isn't that much of a priority, so I think I will hold off on that. So we'll stay focused. That's the debug menu. I don't really want that. I don't know why most of the top results are a debug menu. So let's think about this. Couple of V boxes. This is an H box. You can see like this would be one section. This would be an H box of V boxes. This is one big V box. You just change the alignment. And then this is centered at the bottom of, I guess it'll be wrapped in another. So let's download that. And I'll walk you through how to make that. Well, it's like, and we'll just use that as a direct reference. So download, and you know I like to use the side view, and we're just going to make this smaller. I don't know why it's there. Sometimes it does that. I'm just going to make a whole new control for that. And that's what I was looking for. Screen, status window, how's that? All right, so first, window default. Promise you my cough is not hurting me. It's just like constant congestion, probably allergies or something. Anyway, so we have the window, close background. Trying to see where my, where in relation we are there. How do I want to handle this? Actually, I'm going to cut this. I'm surprised that worked. I wasn't really thinking about that. I think it has to be in this margin container. So we have that. Let's go ahead and hide. Well, no, we need to see the players. Where's it? It's just like a little bit too small. That's what she said. Let's do full. Is that not working? It changes to a I guess we could just have the status window be that. And then we should be able to do full on this. Or it's already doing it. And we're going to turn that. We're going to have it from the top, and then we're going to manually set, I think. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So not that. I want to set the status window size. It's going to be in layout. Something like that. That's a good starting point. It's a little bit wide. Let's see what that's like. Anyway, I'll worry about the name later. Or I could just put the name up here. Let's think about our layout first. So it's one big V-box. Sorry, we need a margin container in there. We're going to fill that. Then we get our V-box. That's going to have an H-box. At the bottom of this, we're going to have a label. I'm just putting that. Oh, I didn't want to do that there. Probably going to get rid of that. I don't want to rip off Earthbound completely, but I'm just using that as a placeholder. So status window, V-box, we have the H-box. In this, we're going to have two separate V-boxes, all right? Call this left, all right? Call this main. And let's start adding labels. We'll have like level 63. Possessed or status. Then it looks like there's some filler. I might put like a space there just so we know. Plus filler, empty filler, so we know. And we're going to duplicate that. This label. Now these look like they're actually, I think, H boxes. Do like, it's okay. um, Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make this a thing. We're going to call this stat. No, that's all right. What's that H box? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just too wide. As I thought. One 28, 240, 256. Also, that will be kind of crunched in. Yeah, let's work with that for now. Maybe a little more. before I do all that. Close that. That's not right. We need to do that anyway. Close that. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Cool. So that will work. We're going to have to modify some values here, though. And if let's clear that. Value. So we can close that. You can see it already updated. But we need to fix that. I'll minimize that for now. We need to update this every time we change these. So I'm going to double check the formatting here. I changed it. I have to do that twice. Okay. So obviously we want to do that at the first step. We want to do text.text equals text. That's what we call like or do I even have to call that? I don't know if I do. Oh, my screen just went out. Hold on. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's test it out. Let's go back to this setup. So value's not working. Oh no, I was just waiting for me to enter it. Okay, cool. There we go. I should probably update the name too. Okay, it doesn't update it on there. That's okay. I'm not worried about that. Let's go through all these. Thank you. So now for the left side. Do like 230. See how that works. And oh, this one's a bit different. We could just do like and this main. I think it's the size flag, so we don't want it. Yeah. So I could do that, but I need the left side to take up more room. And for that, we go to layout, stretch ratio. Something like that, maybe. That looks pretty good. If not, maybe too much over. Yeah, we don't want them too smushed. And then this label, probably have it expand vertically and then center it vertically, something like that. And there you have it. That is the menu recreated. I'll probably want to remake that because when we're going through items, I think that'll help. Or I could just put it down here. No. I'll tell you what I'll do for now. We're going to duplicate this and so we don't actually need that filler at this time. And yeah, looks pretty nice. Sometimes you just gotta build off of the existing ideas. I really want to know why this doesn't fit in there. Okay, there we go. Looks good now. So that's our status window. Let's what do I want to do with this? You want to save this as a separate scene. It's already instantiated. Why? Oh, because it's from based on the window default. Well, look at all that. So we're going to, I think, okay, good. That didn't break that. And then we want to save branches scene. And oh no, oh shoot. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, we. I can't do that. Not with how I have this set up. Okay, good to know. We're gonna go ahead and delete that scene. We'll just leave it just like we have it. Like, I want to change those. I gotta come in here. Okay, noted. Now, of course, we do want to programmatically update these. I also do need to make a minimum spacing, which we can do on this scene here. The theme overrides. We want just like, let's try 4. Save that. That should update. Oh my god, did I just lose everything? No, it just needs to reload, I think. Oh, come on. Seriously? For real? What? Why is it not making those? Let's try this. Come on. Oh. And we lost these? Oh my gosh. Why? No, I should have done it down here. Yeah, I just jacked up. I'm probably gonna have to redo all of that. Let's put this down. And then we need to make sure we call these here. I think. So let's clear that. Let's see what the problem is. So let's see if we get those errors again. We're not getting the arrows, but it's not updating. I figured, okay, it came back. That's really good. So that's telling me the main thing is that we have to, in this ready, which I was already kind of planning this, we have to reset text. And then that should fix it. So save that, close that out, run this. Boom! Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so I think we're in the clear with the tool script. That was a little worrisome. So let's get it loading data now. Also, do I want to keep the Earthbound style or do I want to roll my own? Oh. I think we can just go ahead and get rid of this in here. So submenu window doesn't handle the status anymore. That's going to be its own window, which is going to change how we operate our fill GUI a little bit. We can have that. I don't even know what this is right now. I think it's just a window default. Actually, I'm going to change that to control. We'll probably give it its own script in a little bit. Okay, so we're going to call that. We're going to connect that. We're going to make this. We're going to have to make that function, which we can steal it from. What was it? Menu status. Yeah. Don't need those anymore. Don't need that. We just need this. So down here, status window, we're going to attach a script. It's incorrect. It's going to be its own thing. Create that. Get it. Oh, testing. So we don't have a reference to our stat buttons. We're going to have to modify that. Now, let's do this. And then we have to consider how to update those. These are all their own thing, but we do have to level. Maybe I'll make this. This can definitely be a stat. I'm going to copy this. So we're going to paste that up here. And delete the level. I don't know why it's showing twice. Maybe because I really not sure. Probably a reload will fix it. So I'm going to close that, save and close. Let's reopen and or if I can override that. Yep, beautiful. I make an extra export so that we can use the same node for all of these. And then down here, if text only, else do this. I think we can close that. Then cut that. I'm going to cut status as well. I'll drag two of these in. Text only SMB Paula. That should, yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of that as well. Do that. Okay. Close that out. Reopen. Left align. Duplicate her. Bring it down here. That thing. And this will be status. I'm not sure why it keeps that other value. As you can see here, we set text equals to n. And then we set text. So I don't know why it keeps the previous. I do know that it resets when we reload. think I've made this before. Let's check out util. Get class string. Well, that's easy. Okay. Make it here. I don't know if I can send an enum like that though. Shank used. Oops. That work? I found a base util I have to save, I think. Change the job. Delete that. We'll have to modify that later anyway. Check my phone real quick. Okay. So we can get that now. I'm going to modify that for the field GUI. Also, let me see if the naming does work. I'm going to save that, close this out, reopen. That does work. Beautiful. It's not the most helpful, but Could remove spaces later. I think status window can probably handle this. So we're gonna need to get these stat buttons into an array. I need to fix that. Yeah, I might as well do that. So put all of those in there. Oh, we're gonna make right. Lock that. Four buttons. That. We want to make sure that there's no filler. So, like, oh, these aren't buttons anyway. Let's call it stats. If stat is page box. I didn't make that a class yet, so let's fix that. And continue. Else we want to remove that at the end. Close node. And for node in for removal. Node.q. Oh, no. Could use the index, your stats. Close like indexes for removal. No, we don't want to do that. We just want to remove it. Stats.move at high. That way it's not considered when we're sending out these stats. And so one of the final steps is that need to loop through here and send out these stats in this order. So name, level, status. I'll make status now. Oh, we do need job too. Yeah, maybe for now I'll put job name. Get. Put that there instead. And then we have. I think this will be in an array. Oh, these don't really match up. Don't need these right now. Don't need that. So I'm rocking. These need to get bumped up. I might even start splitting it up like that. So that I know kind of what's going on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing 1. I could just put like 0. So these values won't really line up. I think crit chance is going to be off too. What am I even doing there? It's a float. Just like int that for now. All I really care about is just drawing these values. We're not even really setting them in a meaningful way yet. But I want to be able to get this data in. So status window. Stat. Then we just call data.party 0 for now. And then this is where we apply that data. It's going to be very similar to how we had it. Just do stats. And we get the stats there, and that should all be fine. Now set value. Do if stats I is array, we're going to do stats I dot set both values. Set values from array, and do stats I. Else, do this. This is wrong. This is stats I. And here we sets that stats I. maybe go and change this. So it reads a bit clearer between that. It's more distinguished from it. And now we have to make these functions in stat hbox. What would be? Let's see. String. Stats I is a string. Oh. You could do. You just don't type it. Or why are we doing the checking here? Do this. It's probably the only time I can recall where I wanted to use a non-type variable. That's actually helpful there. Set from stat on base array. This needs to be I. Show status, yeah, we removed that, so it's going to be for now we can just do that. Well, it works. Loads everything in. Go up here. We'll say capitalize. See if that works. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty much what I want. So we set the formatting. Now I do need to change how the field GUI, it's opening that on focus. We're not doing that anymore. So it's going to be on pressed. And we want to take this out, put this right here. We'll give this some custom functionality. I could make it a menu, but it's not really a menu. Really, it might be good as a pop-up. But it's not hard enough to just do, I don't know. Maybe it should be a pop-up. I think I'll probably take a break. We'll come back to that. Let's make a note. All right, let me know if you have any questions. I will talk to you next time. Good luck making that game. I'll see you.